coming to you live on location from beautiful Switzerland. This view is from the top of Mount Pilatus, and I think we are somewhere near Lucerne. You see the snow-capped mountains in the background right about here. How beautiful that is. Now, we're gonna take a walk. You see some flags in the background there. And in the back, you're gonna see the outside section at the top of Mount Pilatus, where you come to get panoramic views, as you've already seen. We've done that for you, but let's keep walking. Now, when you are traveling internationally, the simple answer is this: you should get an international travel health insurance policy. Absolutely. Whether you're in the healthcare marketplace, whether you're on your Medicare, whether you're on an employer group plan, I have never known any of those avenues for your health insurance that haven't recognized or haven't recommended a international travel health insurance policy for short-term period, of course. Something like Geo Blue, which is what the integrity agency, my agency, represents. We can help you with that international blue travel insurance. So for instance, and by the way, you see a reference to Mount Pilatus over here, and you see somewhere there, right about here, it says we're at 7,000 feet on this Swiss mountain. Absolutely breathtaking. So glad we could come to you from such a romantic, exotic location. I'm going to keep walking. Now, perhaps you're wondering, well, just how expensive is that travel insurance policy going to hit me for? It's not that bad. My family, we've traveled for 10 days to Europe, northern Italy, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. I had a son who said, if we're going to northern Italy, we need to stop into Liechtenstein just to say we've been there. So we did it. Now, 10 days, and I purchased a 10-day travel insurance policy through Geo Blue. The blue reference there is yes, because it is affiliated with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. The 10-day travel policy for myself and my 2 children and my wife for the 10-day period was only roughly $200, but covers us completely for the entire 10-day period, no matter what happens to us, no matter what happens to us in whatever country we're in, as long as we listed our countries of travel at the time of the purchase of the policy. So that's what you need to do, but it's very simple as you set it up, because what you're going to do, you're going to reach out to the integrity agency and we're going to help you get it done. No mistakes, no stress on your vacation. Now, I'm a little winded. After all, it is 7,000 feet, but now I'm at another vantage point. Look at that lake. Actually, that's not a lake yet. There's the lake. So, how can you take your European vacation, your Caribbean vacation? Reach out to the integrity agency. We'll get you with a short-term travel medical policy like Geo Blue. Now, why do it? And I had a client reach out to me recently. After all, I just recently did it on myself and my family. But I had a client reach out and says, hey, Ron, my wife and I, we travel regularly on an international scale. We know our Medicare gives us coverage overseas because the summary of benefits states worldwide emergency at zero cost. Be careful with that. That does not mean carte blanche. Every emergency medical thing you do overseas is going to be covered. For instance, when your Medicare says worldwide coverage, zero cost, that's the equivalent of seeking emergency care at an emergency room or something to that effect. It's not the sum total of everything that's going to result from that emergency trip overseas. And a lot of what comes after the actual emergency care, you will face cost share for that. In fact, when an emergency happens to you on an international vacation, you go to whatever nearest medical facility you're going to be transported to. They're going to take care of you, yes, at zero cost for that emergency care. If you get hospitalized, if there's more care after that visit, you'll be subject to the same cost share as if that exact same thing had happened to you in the United States. However, keep in mind, first, you're going to have to pay it all out of pocket. Okay, the client I'm referring to thought because it said zero cost for worldwide emergency that it's fully covered. That's not the case. But when you get back to the United States, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to have to set up with the location you're at, get yourself back to the United States, send all that billing into your carrier. Your carrier is going to go through that billing with a fine-tooth comb. And believe me, it is a fine-tooth comb. Some of that might be completely out of pocket to you and me. That's just the way it is. But it is still recommended to get that international policy because it's offer a lot of care. And something very important, your American health insurance policy, even if you want to do it, even if you go overseas on your Medicare or some other form of insurance, be aware of this. First of all, if you're in one location, you're going to need to be flown out because of what occurred to you. That process is not covered by Medicare or any form of American health insurance policy, for the most part. There's always likely some exceptions, but broadly speaking, being flown from one international location out to a more advanced international location in terms of its medical services, that's going to be 100% on you. One. Two, let's say worst case scenario, does not pay to ship that deceased body back. It is extraordinarily expensive. Only your Geo Blue to get that body back to the United States. Now, for instance, let's go back to what my family and I purchased. Did you know that price still got $1 million worth of coverage on each one of us for that 10-day period? We have the peace of mind knowing we can go from one country to a more advanced country if the care demands that. And we have the peace of mind knowing that should one of us pass away, get injured, die overseas, the body's going to get back. Okay? When you travel internationally on any type of American health insurance, it is a smart play to reach out to the integrity agency. We'll get you a Geo Blue international policy. They're very simple to apply for. You can go and concentrate on having a great time in Switzerland like we're doing here. I would recommend it. Go enjoy yourself. Just have the appropriate coverage. Reach out to the integrity agency. Stay connected to the Health Insurance Simplified channel. We'll answer all your questions. So, for now, from Switzerland, let's see if we can get some snow-capped mountains in the background to say goodbye. There we go. Live from Switzerland, my name's Ron Plosinski, and I have this channel, Health Insurance Simplified. Hey, do me a favor, stay connected with me. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button somewhere above. Continue to watch the videos down below. I don't know how to say goodbye in Swiss. Auf Wiedersehen, I guess. Goodbye. Bye-bye.